Hey, B, how are you doing tonight? I am. Hey, Duraco. Running just a few minutes late here, but I will put out my little reminder and then we will get going and hopefully I can get it. Hopefully, I'm not lying to you and we will actually be playing Greedfall today. I think I figured out the audio issues I was having last time I tried this, so. Did I unmute myself? I will check that in a moment. I did, okay. Okay, let me pull up the game. Oh, little audio skip concerns me. Ah, are you guys hearing the audio skip? Because that's going to complicate us playing Greedfall if that keeps happening. I thought I had that. Hey, Schwa! I guess we'll see. Did this go live yet? No? Oh, that's not working. You can hear the skip. Alright, if that keeps up while we're playing and my connection here is not popping it over, so pardon the tunnel. I'm hoping that doesn't persist. If it does and it gets bad, we might have to switch back over to Sandrock. But I'm hoping it, because I swear, I tested it and it wasn't a problem on my headset last time. Now, granted, I didn't test it while OBS was open.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes.
Hold on, don't worry.
The chin a tiny bit lower.
I'll change my chin
Gaze a little
completely
more
in a
to the
second.
right. There. Now, hold the pose.
Isn't that a neat trick, my good man? Stay still. How far did we get in Sandrock? Oh, well, on stream. I've been changing the hair, not the face. My bad. I had a face I wanted to use, and I'm forgetting which one it is, but maybe if she can stay still. Just a little more still, baby. Come on. You know what? That one, that one. Maybe it's that one? There, that'll help. Oh, and the eyebrows are I forgot the eyebrows is its own slider. Well, so far the audio hasn't cut out on us. Again. Okay, oh yeah, Sandrock. Let's see, on stream, I forgot where we left off. I kind of kept going afterwards. We had met Logan, sort of. He blew up a water tower. But then we rebuilt the water tower. Okay, let's go through the hair options now. See if I can... Oh yeah, there we go. I think we might have to go with that one. The other ones are not quite doing it for me. Sorry, I'm gonna make you all dizzy. Woo! Yeah, let's go with that one. Yeah, the mark on her jaw is not something we can remove. Right button. Starting class. I think we're gonna go warrior, because you know me and my melee. Shit, I forgot which ones I want. How many do I get? One. Oh, Griffin, you're very funny, buddy. You're very funny. He's being a dead bug on the floor. Rolling on his back, pulling his paws up. I'm just gonna go with the strength. Charisma. Science. I wanna either lockpick or talk good. I think I wanna talk good. I'm gonna talk good. Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face.
Yes, I do.
That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
No? I just really had to get my photo taken.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
You could just remember my very singular face. It's fine. It's very striking. Forgot I can't jump. Sorry, I'm gonna attack you apparently. Because I forgot I can't jump, but I can jump kick.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Well then fine. How do...
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Well, you don't need to climb down on your feet to say that. Is this the way I go? Apparently this is not the way I go. How do I sprint? Is not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. All these doors are painted on. Equipment. There we go. Hold on. I'm gonna put on my fancy clothes. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't. That one's not from the pack. I think I just bought that one. Oh, but where's my fancy hat? I have a very fancy, very feathered hat. Thank you very much. Well, I'll find my fancy hat later. Go and say goodbye to my mother. Hey, Kurt. Oh, wait, you're not Kurt. Can someone remind me how to left shift a sprint? What is it on the controller, though? Fury, tactical pause, attack. Oops. But that doesn't tell me what sprint is. Left shift, but I don't want to. What about the controller? I don't want to use the keyboard.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
Yes, let's see.
Fight with honor!
Oh, wait. I got proved to Kurt I can fight? Well, I'll try. Well, I'm not proving myself very well, am I?
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
I mean... yeah, we'll go through the basics.
I'd be up for that. A little last-minute training couldn't hurt.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
I mean, I guess I really didn't need to do that. Firearms. Oh. I probably should use that. I don't want... can I get out? How do I get out of this? I've changed my mind. Who am I fighting against? You know, I did pretty good. I'm gonna call it a day. Bye, guys. Ah, shit. Assign the pistol. Oh, my bad. I don't want to assign the pistol to a shortcut. I want to use the pistol. There. You happy now? No? Yeah, that's right. Sorry. One more. I have to get out of here. Oh, I dare. Hold. Sheath your weapon. Okay.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
Great.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Why would I be?
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
See, that's I'm having to hold shift when I do that though, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so that's not it. There's gotta be a way for me to assign.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
He's sad, isn't it? Oh, there's my... Well, that's not the fancy hat, but... Wait. A! A is sprint! Oh, bless you, game. Bless you. There's my fancy hat. Look at that feather. Look at that beautiful feather. No. Okay. Keep wanting to press, like, the right button to sprint, but at least I have a sprint, and that's what matters. Hello, good sir. Oh, you're not waving to me.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right.
And that is the DLC hat,
Maybe
yes.
he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
You have a very fancy hat too, but mine's fancier.
Hello, milady.
You have a big feather. I salute you, and your magnificent feather in your hat too, sir. The DLC stuff is very overpowered for the beginning of the game, but it is very pretty, and I'm gonna be very sad it won't scale with me at some point. And then it gives me a very pretty rapier that is on fire. That also does quite a bit of damage. Oh, okay.
Greenblood, do you need something?
No.
I must leave you.
I have to remember how to get around the city. Not that we'll be here for long. Wear a mask. You okay here, buddy? Yeah, the city... I remember the city is not the easiest to navigate. I was gonna try to kind of just get us through here real fast, but...
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Greetings. Map. Map. Not world map. Other map. Map. Okay. Hey, not too bad. There's a thing there. No, it's not. Oh, well, hello. And who are you, good sirs? Well, someone who's not around for long. You won't need those anymore. Were those just bandits' scribbles? Because they just, like, attack you out of nowhere, and then they're like, that just happens here. At least the random ones on the island make a little more sense. Wait, no, I came from that way, I think. And I did a fresh install, so I don't know if I've got all the mods that I installed on my before I forgot about the game for years. I went backwards. You know, Kurt, if you're concerned about the path we're taking, you can say something. Hello, Cardinal.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm leaving.
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Freddy on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache.
Yes.
The Mother Cardinal Cornelia
So
will
much
be
panache.
enchanted to work with you and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene.
Oh, really?
We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
Oh,
I see.
how dare.
You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
I definitely won't help them leave. At all.
Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet. And give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic.
Alright.
The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist
dare
within
they?
our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
What is your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands.
Yay.
The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints.
Of course.
That heresy is tolerated,
Oh, how dare.
and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Yeah. Suck it up.
How is Thélème faring on Tirfredi?
We built a marvelous city,
You got it. You're fine,
San
B.
Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult. Disgusting creatures.
Oh, no.
But I am confident that the Ordo
Luminous
Luminous will
forbid.
be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
Oh. I feel icky now.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front.
Soup!
Without great success,
Soup sounds great.
one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
No. Well. Bye.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
No, hi.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
No. Alright, I think I'm gonna head this way, straight down this way. Thought I saw a little. Oh, it was just you. Yep, so many responsibilities before we can even get on the dang boat.
Your Excellency.
Yeah, these guys are bad too,
Lady
but
de Sade.
not. I'll be
I have
honest.
been
I
told
like
that
them
you
better.
were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency.
Cousin should be responsible
I've
for
come
himself,
here to
but
inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean.
mean.
Be careful.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, Exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
Well, just between you and me, Ambassador, the other guys are assholes too.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tirfredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses.
It's like Australia.
But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tirfredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Well, bye!
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
Cheery, huh? I think my initial run, I had a big boo-boo, and Kurt got very mad at me because I did something wrong in a battle. And that fizzled out. And then also I apparently forgot to got locked out of all the romances, so... I'm wiser this time. I know that there are certain, dialogue options you must take. And they are not very obvious. I'm older and wiser. Come on, Kurt. You're in the way. You're in the way. Okay. I think we'll go down the street, and then up, and then down, and then up. Cheery! Down more.
The merchant is there.
Is there? Where? Where's there? There?
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness.
Suspect, isn't it?
You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Well, I should have saved. Oh. I have one coin I can offer as a bribe. I'm gonna threaten prison sentence. Let's see if it works.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay, and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, milady, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion.
Well, she tried.
So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
She
What
tried.
is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I'm certain we can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight off your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand the price you're supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of 'em face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you. As soon as I've received my bonus, my eyes will grow weary-like.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, you can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo!
Yeah,
The quartermaster
I did
must
so
be
good.
expecting us.
I did so good. Is it this way? Ah, haha.
To my help. Come and taste my secret.
Huzzah! Avast! I don't know if I've ever gotten the threat to work, to be honest.
Citizens, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity. Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet.
Those poor rats!
But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
I mean, if it makes it shiny and new.
Everything, your potion.
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course.
Of course.
That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
He is. I should probably save.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Greetings. I hope your day will be better than mine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Oh yeah, that sounds real legit, man.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
It's time for a little heist.
Oh,
We'll be back.
Hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
almost illegible handwriting, experiment results, patient observation, incomprehensible symbols. Yep. Author was an alchemist, sure, yep. Weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented the room upstairs asked us to clean it during his stay. Old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something. Oh, asked him not to clean the room. So we need to go find his room. Oh, well, hello there. Alright, so we need to go find his room. Meaning, where is the hotel? That he is staying at. Is it here? No. I missed a quest thing. Hold on, I can go back. 1. Oh, I thought I clicked that already. Oh, pick up. Now, Desarde. We haven't named her yet, but... There's no need to get frustrated and hit things. Okay. Unmask the charlatan. Coin barracks. Fontaine family warehouse. Bridge Alliance assembly. Tavern. Okay. We have to head back that way anyway. It's right there. It's right there. Hello, Pilgrim.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The
There's like a
Malicor and the
pig leg on your
neighbouring
counter.
wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tir Fredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man-trees live there.
Ooh.
Dragons and gigantic creatures.
Sounds amazing.
Treasure abounds under every rock.
No,
And
not
the
every
source
rock.
of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I don't have the key. Locked.
I did not take lockpicking. Oh no. Have I leveled up any? No, I did not. Maybe I should have used lockpicking for my first point. Maybe it doesn't matter. Letter from Alchemist Alsad. Dear Arif, sorry to learn that you have not found the peace you were hoping for in Serene. Since your departure from the Academy, the situation has been deplorable. Those you had accused are now behaving as if the rules do not apply to them, regularly performing questionable experiments, and there is nothing the rest of us can do apart from keeping a low profile. Hope you'll eventually find some place where you can be at peace. Your friend, not signed. Interesting. Well, I'm not finding a smoking gun here. Damn it! They all mock me! All these locks mock me! Why did I not remember this? Ah! I do have a key now! But it's not enough for that lock. That's not the way downstairs. That is the proper way to open a door. You threaten it first with your sword. I used a key to find another key. A key to a key. Well, this is exactly where I meant for us to be. You know, I don't think we found what we need to prove this man's a charlatan. I'm gonna go up to the room again. Scribbles, did I miss something, or was it just the... Oh, you're being... You're being framed. Everybody, you're so oppressed. You poor man. Letter. Was that it? I'm gonna go back this way. Okay. Hi, buddy, I'm back.
You finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
He got away during that fade to black.
Ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
We're back.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was
Has
a
her mark
master
grown?
alchemist.
I don't think so.
I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons to find a remedy to the malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act
He's a
of
whistleblowing.
courage that you fell
Whistleblower.
from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder?
How is that any
completely
different?
unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Well, I've got a way out.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I think so.
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
This away! This away! Which way is your cart? I guess we're going this way. Nope. Well, good luck!
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way?
Did I do the wrong way? I don't know, I saved.
To my health, and death to the others!
Now I leveled up. Oh well, it's not like I'm gonna... I don't know. I may have took the wrong way out. But it doesn't matter.
More angry customers. I should have stayed at the tavern. I was safe.
Where are your angry customers?
Holly, I'm sick. Protect me. I've never learned to fight.
To my help, and death to the others!
Well, why are you running straight into the angry customers, sir? Cover your mouth.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest...
But why are we going this way? You let me go. Is that it? Holly, Evans, you've seen me. Help me. Protect me.
Why are you running into them, you idiots?
Death to the others! Move away! Dicey! Come here, beauty!
You know, I'm suspecting I'm taking the wrong way because I don't remember doing this the last time. Okay. I totally have got the right way now, my dude. Totally. We're definitely gonna get you to your cart now. So, in other news, here you go, bud. He does have a death wish. Is this where I'm supposed to take you? There you go.
Finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Stop.
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lady.
Almost remembering my way around town. Oh really, Griffin? Oh, do you want to say that where everybody can hear? No? Now you're not going to repeat yourself? Okay.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
Really?
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
I think... Look at us just leveling up. I think, like, the first time I confronted him on his lie, but you have to, like, play the political game, if I remember correctly, so I'm...
Lady de Sade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tir Fredi as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
I'll ask Kurt, though.
But you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
There's nothing weird about this, Kurt. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so we'll take a left. And then all the way around. It's not sketchy at all. Nothing weird going on here.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Nah.
Yes. That's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Well, I guess that's one way. I meant to... Oh, shit. I was going to go to the docks first, and I went the wrong way. I'll come sneaky my cousin out in a second.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's niece. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
No.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
I can't remember what triggers leaving the tutorial area. Is it rescuing Constantine, or do you just tell him that you're ready to go? Well, shit. I think I can tell him... yeah.
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Thélème has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We of course refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
I know, we kind of did this out of order.
Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tirfredi. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves.
You know,
It must
Vasco
be at
can
the
hear you.
Harbour Master's office. Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nort?
Our magic, yes, that only the Norts master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nort from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Norts for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tirfredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Alright, let's see. We have... Where is it? There it is. Oh, I don't have a point yet. My bad.
But perhaps we'll discover some useful information.
Don't mind me, citizen. I'm just looting the place. Smuggler's Journal. I have 2 new clients. I want to go to Al-Sad, and the Inquisitors are on their heels. I think I can get them to a ship inconspicuously, but we have to be cautious and hope they will prove patient and discreet. Hide them away at a warehouse behind the harbor office, where the Inquisitors will never dare to enter.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who was gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. 1 drink lasts him the whole night.
Man. Lightweight.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders.
Oh,
Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Am I allowed to go this way? Yup. Oh, fire, you tricked me. I thought you were loot. Alright, let's see. Not Novice is down that way. Harbor Master's office. Warehouse guards. Heretics in their hideout. Okay. Okay, so we go back this way? Yeah.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him.
Yeah.
But like I've been crying to the 9 death winds. He didn't go missing, he was taken.
Are you sure?
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians.
Sly
and
ruffians?
Then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
You know, seems like maybe you should have mentioned that to someone. I think we already asked him what he knows.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No.
Okay.
No idea.
That helps a lot.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Thank you, Lauro. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Well then. Guess we'll go to another tavern, it seems. This way? This way. I like how she does like the little Aragorn, you know, dramatic, door open every time she goes through. Uh-huh. Right. Hey, tavern regular.
Who are
I should have
you?
saved.
I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Nord that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the three of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
Lady, do you mind?
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man.
Oh, really?
It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Lady certainly was interested in our cutscene, wasn't she?
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
No, I don't drink.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age? Hair down to his neck, light brown? Blue eyes? Quite the talker?
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
I do have 4 dowels. I'll go
That's
check.
not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his daughter her allowance, it would seem.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I was gonna go repair your damn chairs.
This furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
It's fine.
Thank you for the information.
He'll wait.
Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
Oh, no.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Alright, we have done all our due diligence in here. We'll head up. Up. And over here. No, put it away, Stasarde. We need to give her a name, guys. Can't think of one. Suggestions in chat.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Oh, okay, just go put your nose in the corner, I guess.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced.
Oh,
it seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact... it sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiries yet.
I didn't get to go through the dialogue tree.
I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
With respect, my lady.
Bye. I guess I got only one option there.
Might I help you, my lady?
I need to be going. Farewell.
Claudia's not bad, but I'm not sure. Oh, what's in here? Fungus. Yum. Kurt, out of the way. I don't know. That's the problem. Something fancy frou-frou. Guess we'll go talk to Vasco again. Odette is very fancy frou-frou, but it sounds like a swan's name. Hello, Vasco. I have returned with more questions.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Well, considering your cabin boy...
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families
Edwidge.
more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
Sir de Corsilion is a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Well...
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange.
Okay, that's really
From time to time, the
uncomfortable.
congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance.
Oh, so he sold his son.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
What about Avery? What do you guys think? Alright, yeah, let's just go back to Lady Fontaine and say, hey, your husband's a piece of shit. He sold your kid. Okay, they have a very nice coat, I will say. If I have to give up my coat, I want one that looks like that. Well, I mean... I would say, what does the cabin boy want? What does Jonas want? Shouldn't that be like, you know... Note to the attention of the servant. Alice, I would like you to prepare several meals and bring them to the warehouses we own on the canal. My husband will have to work there with his clerk and his men for a few days, so make sure there is enough food for everyone, and be discreet. We do not want other families to know about what is happening.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Yes, after I, go ruin this family.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiries yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
But I have news for you!
With respect, my lady.
Damn it. Suffer in your ignorance, lady. Suffer. Why is this city laid out like this? Why? Uncle, we must talk to the city planner at once.
Have a nice day,
Alright, which one's that? Oh, Family Warehouse! I missed it, it's up. Or I can just go this way. Hello! Oh, no one's there. Okay, I should save before I go into... Wait. Directions? Directions.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
No, it's very stylish.
Belong to last year's fashion? Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything?
Have we
to
met?
liking? What might I help you with?
Do you have a magnificent cape? That is what I want more than anything. I mean, it's a nice coat. I think my coat's nicer, though. Hold on. That's a pretty nice coat. Lined cape of the knots. I'll take it. For now. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna need this bottle of brandy and the sleeping potion for some reason.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Magnificent cape. Actually, I should have sold stuff. I've got a lot of stuff that I don't need.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen any?
No, that's mine. You can't have it. Yeah, I don't need that. Or that. Or that. Yeah, that hat is not, is objectively worse than my hat. That hat can go. Oh, that's just ugly. No.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Disguise yourself as a knot. Well, all in due time. All in due time. Oh, wrong way.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be the talk of all terrain.
I will save. I will save. There. Now if we fail, it doesn't matter.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Does that mean...
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Discreet. Discreet. Super discreet. Oh, maybe we're being too discreet. Discreet.
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
How did you see me? I was being discreet.
The Nauts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Nauts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
100% chance.
You've taken your son against his will and have locked him up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, you may be right. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well.
Maybe you should tell your wife what you did.
The key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Nauts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Well, this is not where Jonas is.
Locked.
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes, even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I
They
haven't
sold
seen
you.
them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to your ship. I will see you there.
Well, all's well that ends well. Gonna raid this warehouse. Come on, game! Damn it! Damn me and my high charisma! Where's Astarion when you need him?
It's not possible just now.
I'm just too good looking and persuasive, except I'm not. Drinking blood somewhere. Oh, he'd have a field day here. Although he'd probably like spit out half the blood of the citizens here. Say they taste funny. Cannot wait to get off of this, out of this place with all their coughing people. Oh, sends shivers down my spine. It's too soon still, too soon. It'll always be too soon. Hi, I'm back.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Ah,
Have
he'll
no
wait.
fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Be back soon, Captain.
Yeah, the dad broke the family. We just put the final nail in the coffin. Well then. Yeah, at least he got to go say bye.
Captain, milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Alright, let's look at the map. Tamper with the ship's log. Tamper with the ship's log. See the heretics. See the heretics. Did I save yet? No, I saved at Vasca, right? I'm okay. I'm allowed to walk here. Hi, am I allowed here? You guys just kind of like walked up and looked at me. That's an outdoor. We were trying to go in.
May the disease never afflict you, Your Excellency.
Oh, thanks.
Well now, can we get going?
No.
You're going to have to wait.
This zone is under the control of another faction. Alright, well, I just earned some points at the faction, so hold on. Let's be sneaky. Let's be sneaky. We'll be stealth. Alright. We're gonna put on a sailor's coat. What? It's a cape of the knots. I can keep my cape. Maybe I can keep my fancy gloves. And my fancy boots. As long as I don't have a fancy coat, it's fine, right? Oh, we'll see if that works. See? See? Nobody recognizes who I am. Kurt. It's fine. I don't think you need to dress up. I think they won't. I think they'll just know that you're okay. Hi. Hello, fellow knot. What is the up? I come looking for ship manifest. No! God, they all haunt me. They mock me. Looking good, everybody. You pass inspection. I'm just gonna keep doing my rounds.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's doable.
Alright, hold on. Let's see. I have things in my inventory. I just have to remember which tab is my inventory. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. It's the bag. Oh, I already made it. Oh no, that's not it. I have a sleeping potion. And a bottle of brandy. Prepare a drink. Okay, I've got the ingredients to prepare the drink, I think. But I have forgotten how to combine things. Do I have to go to a crafting table to do this? Fine, I'll go find a crafting table. Oh no! I'll be back! Unless somebody can tell me if I have to go to a crafting table, I'm going to a crafting table. If I can find one on the map. Alright, hold on. That's a merchant. That's nothing. Okay, so the mission says... to prepare a laced drink with sleeping pills. So I have the drink. I have... Don't mind me. Don't mind me, lady. I'm just, yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, I'm gonna go try it. We've saved. So... heretics are in the back. Warehouse guards in the back. I have...
Hello? What can I do for you?
Would you
We're
like
your
some...
replacements. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Do 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 do. Mana, mana. Oh!
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison. But reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please,
No.
please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it will provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
Oh.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island
could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could. Forget what you have discovered, perhaps?
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Zaheen, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Well, let's go run to the other end of town. Sorry, Constantine, you're gonna have to wait a little longer. Hello, fellow nuts, I'll be back. Have fun, don't get caught.
Well now, can we get going?
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move at all.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
To the family of the rich man who provoked us. Poorly written notice. Oh hey, I found the crafting table. Well, it doesn't matter that I had the ingredients to make the lace drink anyway. cousin has a saving lives while cousin has a hangover, basically. This Desarde's very, very busy morning. Didn't they say we needed to leave at like noon? Within an hour? This is all taking place within an hour.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus, the founder of the mythical Ptolemy, and it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated. Or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Oh, thank you. That's a lot of
You have a
coins.
kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me.
Well,
I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that
Well, let's go start an international incident. I want to put on my nice coat. There, I'm gonna put my pretty coat on until we have to go back and pretend to be a knot again. Avery does real good at her, the word has completely escaped me.
Good day, Excellency.
Diplomacy.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh, this heretic's got away, dude.
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
They're so slippery, my dude.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable.
Alas.
We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Well,
I must be going.
Bye.
Farewell, Excellency.
May
You're
the
an
light
asshole.
guide you, de Sade.
I have a skill point. I have a skill point. Or an attribute point, and I'm going to put it in. Lockpicking! No! Let me put it in lockpicking! Oh, I don't have a point. Fine. think I have to get one more level before I'm allowed to open chests. Oh, we gotta put our ugly coat back on. Hold on, guys. Our super convincing disguise. They'll never suspect. Ha ha ha. No, no. Fool me once, fool me twice, fool me 3 times. You won't get me this time, corner. Lady.
The fabric is very attractive. This should help us in our trade with Al-Sad.
That's great, lady, but you were in my way. Not now, buddy.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Right, yeah, let me save. I was just gonna walk through the front door.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Don't mind me. I am definitely a nut. Damn it! I think that's a different upstairs. Can I have all this food? It looks delicious.
Here is the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? Yep. Sorry, Vasco. Let's get out of here, and then we can put our coat on and never have to dress like this until we have to again. Now I can put my pretty coat back on. Do you have something to say?
I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Just a little foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
Yes, let's talk about your role on the island.
What will be your official title on Tifredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Well, that's it. I think we just rescue Constantine and then we're out of here. Oh, wait, no, we have to go inform the coin guard. That's right. Then we can rescue Constantine. It's sort of on the way.
You'll find all you need in our selection, whatever you need to be.
I think this is where we need to go for you, Kurt. Maybe. We'll just go into every door. Wait, let me double check the thing. New Serene. We don't need to be here anymore. We're good. We're good. Alright, let's blow this popsicle stand. Your game is doesn't. Avery is very direct. she's trying. She's trying with her diplomatic immunity. Corner is my dreaded enemy, it's true. And now, we save.
It's blocked. It's not possible just now.
Oh, now we gotta be stealthy. Actually stealthy. Maps are my one true nemesis and they always will be, but sometimes, you know... Discreet. We being discreetsies. Shit. Ah, fuck. Well, I tried. Let's see. there, Kurt.
Move away.
Oh well. I tried to be discreet. I mean, I didn't succeed, but I tried. Alright, we'll try again. Go in and we'll try again. Sneaky, sneaky. It doesn't really matter. You know, I'm not seeing anybody inside. Oh, good lockpicks. Sneaky, sneaky, dun. Sneaky, sneaky, dun. Sneak, sneak, the sneak, sneak. Sneaky, sneaky, dun. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneak your booties. No yakety sax. I mean, I'm starting to think I don't need to be sneaking. Just starting to think that maybe there's nobody in here. And it was just the guys outside. And I'll go back to sneaking. Benny Hill, maybe. I'm sure if we sneak enough, we'll find someone else to sneak past. It is very slow and looks very uncomfortable, but...
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star. Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me?
Oh.
You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said.
What is with that
Today
music?
We set sail for adventure.
Okay. Okay, his old embroidered doublet. Select constant from the inventory screen. Okay.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Well, let's go. The brave, brave Sir Kurt and your cousin. Don't cough on me. Ew. You guys ready to blow this popsicle stand? I'm ready to get out of here.
Madam? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir-Fredi.
I do like that
enchanted,
coat
Captain.
He's wearing.
I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
I should have saved.
You were quite right. I do have a thing or two to put in order.
Then be quick with it. There isn't much time left before the tide rolls out.
Be back soon, Captain.
Hold on, Captain. Now I'm ready to leave.
Madam?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that if you have any farewells to make...
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tir-Fredi. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
We were just told.
The place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
They're not idiots.
The beast has awoken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
I don't think you're containing nothing.
Let's lend them a hand.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Kurt! Captain!
do like the creature design in this game. It's very unique. Oh.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I have the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Sorry, little big guy. I guess we need to go find Vasco now. Well, not that way! Well, that big hole in a ship is gonna prove a problem at sea. You lie again to me, Fire. You speak to me of loot. Loot you will not give. I guess I have to go the long way around.
Madam, gentlemen.
Maybe that was a different boat. Maybe that wasn't our boat. This is our boat.
Your cousin's enthusiasm.
More fresh air for the crew.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
A new boat! A better boat!
Wearing cut and ready hot to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
We made it out of the tutorial, guys! Only 3 hours later. Level 5 and lockpicking, here we come, yes.
What a charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay.
Oh no, Constantine has a better
new
code
governor.
than I do now.
I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems You were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
No, not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
Am I forced to drink this?
Ah, you got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
What?
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope that there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Welcome to the team, Vasco! Well, I think this is a good spot to save for the night and leave it until next week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Well, thank you for coming out. Alright, hold on. We're going to go into the tunnel. Woo! Thank you all for coming out, and I guess we will be back with this next week if you enjoyed it. And until next time, good night, everyone.